Hello and welcome back to the Black and Gold podcast for the weekend review show. Another action-packed weekend has passed us in Scottish football, and we'll be looking up and down the leagues of the key moments during the weekend and what lies ahead of us domestically and internationally this weekend. As the Tartan Army fans, will be looking forward to that one. Pedro, where do we start?
Can't we just say it? Just say it.
Galabank, 3 p.m. Saturday. 1-0 win. We're back. Great. How was it?
Unbelievable.
Great feeling?
Oh,
relief?
Do you know, aye, a wee bit, just because of the bad run we've been on,
Yep.
But it was brilliant. Really good. Obviously, we've got to talk about the goal, but I think overall I thought we were excellent. The press was good, possession was good, phases of play were good, defended well, did everything a lot of stuff right that we hadn't been doing. Brilliant.
And against a good team as well. Looking at that game before it, I would have probably said it was a tough match because Montrose have been going well, and we know for years they've done really well in League One. Massive result.
Mm-hmm. They've been going a good run, so it was great. It was good to get back to winning ways.
Boys buzzing in the changing room after it.
Yep. No, honestly, it was really good. Say more. I don't want to say relief because
But it flips momentum, doesn't it? It does. When you're not winning, you've been there before. 2 or 3 results, you start to get a little bit negative, a bit flat, hard. You just want to break that. So there's always an element of relief when you win a game. I think a wee bit, massive 3 points.
It was a positive week actually. We had a good week at training. Paul Smith's been on the bike. He's been out running. So I think even seeing that's a positive thing. Do you know what I mean?
It makes a difference to players when you see a top player back and close, and you know he's going to help you. We know it's a squad game
Hoops
nowadays.
Has been running.
Is he back?
Yep. Mm-hmm. So it's been good. Really good.
It just closes up the league as well. We obviously.
Honestly,
we'll go into that
promotion.
Yep. We'll go into that in a minute. But let's go to the goal. I seen it on social media. Incredible.
David Beckham-esque, wasn't it?
Better than Beckham.
Oh, better than Becks.
Better Barnett than Beckham, anyways. Big Rhys boy. He looks like
is it a buzz cut, isn't it?
He's a big unit of boy.
Jesus.
Big boy. Aye.
Big boy.
Big boy. Aye.
Big boy.
No, it was a cracking strike. He just in his own half. Describe it to us. Go on, give us it.
Ball comes over from our right, takes the first touch, looks up, and flat zing. It's not even a big loopy toe punt around it. He means it. Proper zings it. When
I watched it on social media, I just looked at him, and he's taking his touch, he's got his head up, he sees the goalie obviously far enough off, and the execution of it's incredible.
I don't know why the goalie's bothered diving for it, if I'm honest.
Makes it look a wee bit better. It makes him look a bit stupid. He's scrambling in the back of the net, getting his legs caught in the net. Amazing.
Like a salmon. I know, it was class. I didn't expect it.
Yeah.
Obviously they did the goalie, but just looked up and was sorting something on the bench, kind of tactics or something, kind of like Cammy, and
pinning your glasses.
Next thing, it's like opens his legs and strikes. And it's like, oh my god, that's in.
Centre halves do that these days.
No,
in your day.
We were saying Jeff was helping us as a physio on Saturday, and Andy was like, what a strike. So I don't think I could kick it that far. And Jeff was like, I don't think I could see that far. No, it was great. Really good. It buzzed. Do you know what? We barely mentioned it, that roughly 13, 14, 15 minutes the first half we seem to have been conceding or looked shaky. So we got past the 30 minute and they had a bit of a kind of scuffle in the 18-yard in our box, and then we see it through, and then he goes and does that. Brilliant. So that was a positive thing, seeing the half an hour mark.
Yep.
And then you're like, get someone to hold on to.
It's interesting that when you obviously identify that there is a wee bit of an issue in a certain period of the game, sometimes it's early on in the games teams concede or they generally score or late on in games, but if you have looked at it and thought, it's between a 15 and a 30 minute mark that we're conceding goals or we're being slack or switching off, but again, mentally you're prepared for that, so it's good from management point of view that you identify that and let the players know, because
we kind of knew they were going to start well and they were going to come at us, because I think that's most teams do to try that, don't they? Obviously we would like to try that to everyone else, so It was great to see that through.
And form will play a part in that. That Montrose will be
100%.
looking, going, Annan are really low in confidence. If we can get a goal, they could crumble. That's what they'll be thinking coming down there. But
Hester whipped off half time.
Was he?
Mm-hmm.
A good player though at
really
that
good
level.
player.
Yep.
Never done much.
Sean Dillon playing at the back.
Aye. He's like a Rolls Royce.
Well, he's. By the way, I went on holiday in the summer and he was in the same hotel as me, and I noticed him, and what a shape he's in. He's incredible.
Is he?
He's like he's a PT, to be fair.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. And he's fit. He's 40 now, so he's doing very well. But
has he always been in good shape?
Aye. Very disciplined. Doesn't drink at all. But again, he's one of these guys that I always say there's guys out there in football that don't drink, are quite boring. Dillo's not. He's literally used to be the captain at United when I was there. And Christmas night out, he was last man standing.
Was he?
And he didn't drink. Literally last man in the place. He would always be loved the night out, but just didn't drink. So
it's tough, isn't it?
me and you can do that.
Can
That's
do a
for
couple of
sure.
nights like that.
Brilliant result, which then takes you in a good position. You look at the league, how much
It
it's
just brings it all back together, doesn't it?
tightened up. Yeah, top of the table. You've got
It's
Kelty
really
on
compact.
15. And then you've got a number of teams, Steny Allow and Queens on 14, Montrose just behind them on 13, Arbroath 12, Cove 11, Annan 10, Inverness 9, and then Dumbarton a little bit away with 6. So really, really tight. Another probably, if we're looking at games at the weekend, a little bit of a surprise that Queens got absolutely pumped at Palmerston.
Surprise is in the scoreline, I think, but see, when we played Kelty Hearts last week, though, I thought they were excellent. Aye.
Best team you've played?
Yes, I think. Personally, I think they were. They were really good, just well organised, positive, direct. I thought they were brilliant.
Yeah.
But I didn't see a 5-1 coming, I'll be honest, because Queens they set up well. Obviously went 3-0 down, and then Mikey Hewitt scored, and then Matt Douglas sent off. So we were just talking about this. I think he'll probably miss
the Annan game.
The 2-matcher. He'll miss the Annan game. So
it could be a big miss because Matty's a good player. And
well, again, he scored against us, didn't he? So and he had one just before it. And he's influential to their team. So he's
again, it probably shows that I can't see anyone running away with that league. I genuinely can't. I think it's going to be really, really tight this season. It's almost reminds me of like the Championship. I look at all them teams very, very similar, and it started that way. And I can't see anyone really running away with it. If somebody goes on a good run, yes, they'll get a little bit of a gap, but it's difficult. It's going to be difficult to win week in, week out in that league we spoke about before. So
Falkirk back to winning ways.
Yeah, that was a massive win, especially because of not being beat for so long. And then what's the reaction? You play against top of the table area United as well, so
that shows character, doesn't it?
Aye.
Kind of after a defeat.
And it was supposedly, again, we had reports when I was doing the media stuff at the weekend, and it was a convincing 2-0 win for Falkirk, against Ayr. Ayr have got a few injury worries, to be fair. Anton Dowles, that's out for the season. He's done his cruise ship. He was a massive miss. He started the season brilliant, so it's going to be a big miss for Ayr. But they started the season well, and then we've only got 4 teams that are still unbeaten. Celtic, Aberdeen, 100% record, 7 out of 7 wins. Brilliant start for both of them. Aberdeen with a brilliant win, 3-2.
And the last one's surprising.
Yes.
Sorry, cutting you off there.
Well, no, you've got Livingston, who's another team unbeaten. They've won 4, drew 3, and then the last team, as you say, a little bit surprised. Didn't really know this until I heard it on the radio at the weekend. Is Elgin City, who are still unbeaten. I know they're not sitting top of the league. He's 5-4,
but just unbeaten.
Yeah.
So at least they're sitting second, though. So.
Yeah. So it's interesting, and we're going to this kind of break. Well, same break. You guys have got
the Friday night keeps the momentum going, doesn't it?
Queen's Park
at home. It'll be tough.
Yeah, they're going well.
They're going well. Yep. But
good test, though.
Very good test. See, we've not got a big enough squad that we can chop and change things too much either. So it would be good to see a bit of consistency, team-wise, and going at it and get a bit of confidence. Hopefully, have a good performance, a good result would be even better. And then tee you up nicely getting back into the league campaign against Inverness away, which is always it's going to be tough if they'll still be about. Hopefully, see the race funds up to 30 grand now.
Yeah,
200 or 300.
200. It's a lot of money, and again, it's only 200 grand at the moment. I think it's a lot of money by the end of the season. Over $1 million, I think it is. They need. to survive. They need a new owner to come in and take them over. That's what they need. It's the only hope they've got is somebody coming in. Again, listen, hopefully they can get the funds, or somebody comes in and sees a future for Inverness, because it wouldn't be good to lose a Scottish club, and especially with history, recent history as well.
Aye.
It's a nice place to go.
A club, isn't it? Or a club
and it is a shame, but again, mismanagement. That's what it is. It's
from the top level.
Aye, no, it is, and there's no getting away from it. You know your money you bring in, and you know the money you're spending. I think it's sometimes teams can get caught with overspending on players' wages, possibly. I think that's where Inverness went. And yes, they have to go above and beyond because they're so remote.
Got to take a chance and all.
Aye.
It could be the difference.
Yep. So it's a hard one, but no, hopefully somebody comes in. But certainly the Queen's Park game, Callum Davison, their manager, good manager actually.
Yeah.
Really good guy, nice guy.
Do you know him?
Yeah, done a lot of media stuff with him, and he's a good manager. He's a good manager. He obviously had that huge success at St Johnstone, won the cup double. So it'll be a tough test for the guys, but it'll be good for the Annan players. There'll be one game they'll want to play in, will it not?
Oh, aye. Aye, absolutely.
Championship team.
Friday night lights and all.
Oh,
love it. Oh,
Galabank packed. Did you get 1,000 at the
just
game?
Shy of 1,000. I'm sure it was about 360 odd. But we'll get 1,000 this Friday night.
Yeah, confident.
This Friday night, aye, definitely. And then take us into the Queen's one.
Oh, that's
the next home game.
That'll be
rammed.
That'll be rammed. BBC Alba all over
Full house. 2,500. Isn't it? 2,600, 2,500, 2,600.
Something like that, yeah. Live on TV.
Live on TV. Aye, but you can't beat the atmosphere live at the game, can you?
Aye. Well, you could sit home and listen to me. Or talk.
Better at the game, really.
Nah, it will be good. Good few weeks ahead for Annan. Mm-hmm. Really good few weeks ahead.
Challenging mind.
Yeah.
But when you've got to face.
That's what you're going to face in League One. I think when you're with Annan, you're going to face challenges. But great that they've got the derby in there. Other things going on. Adam Muirhead's podcast. Just what
Adam Muirhead's podcast.
Yep.
Aye, slow burner still.
It's good. It was good though. I enjoyed it.
It was good.
Did you enjoy it?
I liked it. Aye, I quite liked watching it. Apart from my language, I didn't realise I swore so much. It's shocking you were about to swear there.
I was just to throw one in.
Potty mouth, but no, I thought it went well.
Good laugh.
Aye, he was. There was a kiddies under the 2017's festival yesterday, which went really well. We raised about 540 quid on the bake stand. The bake stand, for cakes and juice and teas, coffees. And there was 21 teams there, so that was
well
massive.
Done.
I think that was one of the biggest ones they've had for obviously a long time. So that went really well. So there was 2015s were on. They done well over at 3 for Kakubri.
Right.
What am I saying?
Yep.
What am I saying?
Don't
know. But they done well.
Okay.
17s won against Cambusdoon.
Yes.
Archie Aitchison saved in the penalty shootout. Went to penalty shootout yesterday.
And he
saved a double.
Oh, well done. Well done, Archie boy. Good.
So obviously not just him, but team performance. But
well done, yes.
Clips I've seen, and Archie saved a couple of penalties, so brilliant. They progress into the next round. So there was 16s, 2016s were on. They'd done well again. Saturday and Sunday they were away. Under 15s were on Saturday 11 o'clock. Oh, by the way, let's talk about. And there was under 17s as well. Fucking hell.
Too many. Great.
Under 17s Colts were on as well. They were playing away. But the girls,
yes,
under 14s, flying,
doing
absolutely
brilliant,
flying,
doing really well.
They played on Saturday morning.
Yep.
Pumped Heston.
Okay.
Battered them. Good Poppy, Orla.
They've got some good players, amazing players.
Oh,
really good, and great for the future as well. That's what I'm kind of looking at. They've got a game we want to plug on here is Thursday night, the 10th of October, Galabank.
Yep.
Top of the table clash, girls under 14s game, 7:30 kick-off, so go up and support the girls.
Local clash.
Yes, against Langham girls who are sitting second at the moment, and sitting top. But go and support the girls, 7:30 kick-off at Galabank. It'll be a brilliant game, and hopefully there's a lot of, I know Langham are bringing, I think they're under 12 girls to just show them what the next level is. Hopefully I think Annan are potentially doing the same. Hopefully there's people go and watch the game, because great to go and support them, because they're doing so well as well.
Yeah.
And that's in the southwest league, which is basically South Lanarkshire teams, Ayrshire teams, so they're competing against good teams. So it just shows you the progression the girls are making.
The added bonus is that Annan, once they get to play with football, and Langham have to play a rugby ball. That's the downside for them. So.
No, but it'll be a great occasion. So please go along and watch them. Support them on Thursday night, 7:30 kick-off at Annan. So good luck to the under-14 girl team. Obviously, Friday we've got the Annan game.
Yes.
Which is a big game. 7:45 kick-off.
7:45 kick-off. Yep.
So,
yeah. Why is that?
I think you get the choice. I think the clubs get to
Friday or the Saturday.
Yeah, and again Saturday we'll go into that. What's coming up next is the international weekend. So I think because Scotland playing Saturday, you'd maybe lose some fans. So you give a Friday night game. A Friday night game I quite like.
Oh, aye.
I think it's a good product.
Excellent.
That, again, maybe folk can have a few pints and then
part time frees the boys' weekends up.
Totally. So it's good for everyone. I know the Championship have trialled it for a number of years. It's worked out really well for their figures. So hopefully everyone can get behind Annan. They can progress in the Challenge Cup against Queen's Park on Friday.
You've had a busy weekend.
My weekend, yeah, I've had a busy weekend. Again, media, TV stuff, and last night was like the graveyard shift, the night shift. Never got home till back at 1.
Oh.
I was doing the highlight show with Niall McGinn, which was good. It was good. Niall's first show, actually. He'd never done one before. So
and how did he do?
He done well, done really
out of
well.
10, max out of 10.
No, I thought he was good. 7.
Solid 7.
He was really good, really good.
Great.
Said he was nervous before it, but he never went for the earpiece, so he just couldn't hear anything. So
like that.
we were saying to him, look, if you have the earpiece, obviously the producer will be talking to you. He was like, nah, no chance. But it was good. There was some good games. The Aberdeen game was a brilliant game.
Well, they're flying, aren't they?
Controversial moment in the Aberdeen game actually yesterday, which was, again, I didn't know the rules, so Aberdeen's second goal, the equaliser, it was Nicky Devlin scored it. He had a free kick at the halfway line. You know when you go and throw the ball down and you spin it back?
Yeah.
And Graham Shinney, so he's threw the ball down, spun it back, passed it inside, the ball was still moving.
Pull it
right?
back.
And they played 5 or 6 passes, ended up scoring from that phase of play. And you could see Shankland, Blair Spittle as well, were all moaning at the ref, and we were all thinking, why is he moaning? And the only reason we looked at this incident was George Grant got his first yellow card. He ended up getting a second yellow card and sent off, and we were trying to find where he got his first yellow card from. And it was in this instant moaning at the ref that the ball was still moving. So we were like, zoomed in on it, found out the ball is still moving, 100%, there's no doubt about it, the ball is still moving. John Beaton was the referee, the VAR was Don Robertson, and we actually contacted SFA to say, look, what is the rules here? Why haven't VAR intervened? Because it's the same phase of play.
Yeah.
The ball was technically still moving. I don't want to see it being pulled back for that, but that it was in a technicality. But supposedly, so the rules are that VAR can't intervene with a retake. So the retake, they can't intervene in that retake. So if a ball was, for example, we were like, well, what does that mean? Well, if the ball's moving, or if the ball was placed, you know, when players complain, oh, the free kick's 10 yards away.
Yeah.
They can't intervene and say, look, by the way, we need to chop this goal off because the free kick was in the wrong position. Or another example was, you know, the D for a corner, if the ball's slightly sitting out, and if you zoomed in on that and VAR says, oh, by the way, the ball was sitting out, they can't intervene on that because it's a restart.
They can't intervene for that.
Can't intervene. So they couldn't get involved in that. But again, it was just interesting. I didn't know that. I thought... And I don't want to see...
So why didn't the ref pull it back when it was moving? Did he not
seen
notice
it? No, he's seen it.
So
because Blair Spittle actually spoke to Blair, and Blair said, John Beaton said that he's seen the ball was fractionally moving.
So why not pull it back straight away?
I think it's one of them ones though, again, how many times have you seen it? The only reason we're talking about this is because he scored from it. There was loads went on. Hearts could have defended much better. There was loads of reasons why they scored. How many times have we seen it, the ball moving? It wasn't moving fast. It was fractionally moving. John Beaton was right. So again, you're nitpicking everything.
That's
Football
true.
isn't perfect. Football isn't perfect. You don't
But
want
he
it
just
to be
kept
perfect.
moaning and he got booked.
Yeah, so he got booked for it. And again, that was a real... And again, stupidly, 10 minutes later, George Grant went flying into a tackle. And see his reaction on the TV. It actually looks like he's forgot he's got booked. So I think it's... Because it's been that... It was like 10 minutes later. I think because of the instant, John Beaton's flashed him a yellow card and he's maybe still moaning, complaining. And he's forgot about it because his reaction, he actually got up and he was like, took yellow card and he like looked and then he went, oh my God, I'm already on a yellow. And that was it. So it changed the game, massively changed the game, and Aberdeen went on to win the game. So, but it was interesting because I didn't really know that VAR couldn't intervene in a restart. So,
wow.
Yeah, a little bit of knowledge there for me. Certainly.
But they're kind of, when you look at the league there, they're starting to open up a wee gap.
Oh, and you look at Hearts. Look at the opposite side. 2 points. 2 points from 8 games. It's grim.
Not looking good, is it?
Grim showing from Hearts so far. But they've got good players. They're looking for a new manager. I know they've interviewed.
Who've they interviewed?
I don't know. It's been really quiet, strangely quiet. That they've managed to keep it quiet. When I spoke to Blair Spittley yesterday, he was saying they're expecting a new manager to be in place by a week today. So, because they're obviously international weekend week this week.
A bit of
time. So he'll be in charge for the next game. But they need to start picking up points soon.
St Johnson manager never got a great start.
No, he never. He played it clever. Sat in the stand for his first game. Of course he did at Ibrox. You're not going to stand at the sideline and get beer in your first game. No. Sit in the stand, and if you win, you take full credit as
Absolutely.
well, don't you?
Jenny, back in the good books.
Yeah.
With the Rangers fans, hopefully with 2 goals.
Deleted social media accounts on Thursday.
Did he?
Yeah, after getting some stick for missing a sitter, and then I think that was off the back of the antics against Hibs. So, but yeah, I'm pretty sure he activated them accounts yesterday just to get some praise.
It'll be all forgotten about, you'd think, wouldn't you?
It will be, and then this weekend.
Yep. Scotland.
Scotland,
Yeah.
So we've got Croatia on Saturday, 5 p.m. kickoff.
What do you think? How are you feeling about it?
It's hard. Scotland are on a really poor run at the moment. They're playing top quality opposition. Croatia recently beat Poland. Luka Modric, 39-year-old, still scoring goals.
Missing John McGinn still.
We're missing John McGinn. Angus Gunn could be missing, which could Craig Gordon back in the squad.
Yeah.
Again,
that doesn't
bother me
at all.
either. No. I think people are unconvinced by Angus Gunn. I think he's a good goalie.
Still to be proven, I think.
Yeah, I don't think he
international level.
Everyone's scrutinising the goalkeeping situation at the moment because we've had good goalies for years. We've had Craig Gordon, Alan McGregor, David Marshall.
Is that it?
It was another. It was a squad player for a long time. He just used to go.
Who's the boy used to play with Blackpool?
Cheerleader. No, Matty Gilks. Matty Gilks was in there for a while, and then the cheerleader Cammy was in there. No, but they've had top goalkeepers, so I think that's why it does get scrutinised a little bit. But again, it'll be great to see Craig go back in if he does, and I think he'll hand it absolutely fine. He's been in good form.
Oh, aye.
Although Hearts are sitting bottom, he's actually been good this season. So
there's plenty to do anyways.
Yes, very busy. But no, I think it's a tough game for Scotland. Really tough away from home, and then they've got Portugal on the Tuesday night at home at Hampden,
which is harder again.
But I'm pretty sure a lot of fans will be hoping that a certain Cristiano Ronaldo plays.
Well, it's a draw anyways, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's a draw to take you to the game, sorry.
Yep.
Although you were going to watch anyways, but if you get the chance to see Ronaldo live,
no, absolutely,
you're going to try and get it. And toward the end of his career.
Yeah, no, it'll be good. It'll be an interesting weekend internationally, and what have we got on this weekend, Peter? This week, have we got any announcements to make?
Oh, we have. We've got a podcast coming up.
Here we go. Are we announcing it? We've not spoke about this.
We've not. Just
go on then, you say it.
Our next podcast guest is none other than Annan legend, ex-captain and current Locker Thistle manager, Chris Jardine.
Excellent. Jardy's on, and we spoke about...
kind of got pressured into that.
We did. We got pushed in it, and then he was on...
It wouldn't have been our next choice.
No, he's not been off the phone either since, so it's fucking nightmare. We'll need to get him on somehow.
I seen him yesterday. His wee boy was playing. So he was like, they've crumbled. They've crumbled after it. After hearing Aaron's.
It'd be good to get him on. There'll be some good stories from...
But Jardy's, he was there. He's been right up through the whole progression of Annan Athletic. He's been a mainstay the whole time. Go on.
See, to be honest, certainly in my era, I would say if you said name a player that you associate with Annan Athletic, Chris Jardin's
he's
the
up
first
there.
one
Aye.
that probably comes in my mind.
Definitely.
In my era, there'll be different eras and different people that have watched Annan, but certainly he's one that I can always remember watching.
He was always the captain for me.
Yeah.
That's when I think Annan athletic captain. It's Jardy.
Yeah.
Definitely.
No, he's he'll be a good guest. I think it'll be good. They're good to hear about the lower tiers of Scottish football as well.
When he's doing well.
With Locker, yeah, they're doing well, and hear about relationships, if they've got any relationships with clubs, for opportunities for players that maybe aren't playing for the likes of Annan
More
or
possibilities.
yes. So see if there's any connections there, or if he's open to connections.
Absolutely.
Can we make it happen on the Black and Gold podcast?
Surely.
Surely.
Oh, surely.
So good guest to have. And that will be out on
Friday night.
Friday
This
night this
Friday
week.
night.
So Friday the 11th of October,
Friday the 11th.
Chris Jardin's podcast will be out.
Roughly 6:30.
Yes,
Give or take.
released. And then we'll probably have some big news over the weekend about the next review show as well. Yeah, we've got some big news about the next review show. I'm pretty sure you guys will be really excited about that one as well. Me and Pete.
We are.
We certainly are. We certainly are. So you're brushing up on your lingo, but
I know,
we'll leave it at that. We'll not go any further. So, but yeah, really looking forward to it. So that's us, Pete. Anything else to fill in you want to throw in there before we wrap up?
No, I think I just...
Positive.
Oh, Cammy, the positivity has been oozing out of me this weekend. Oozing.
Great though, innit?
Great win for the first team. Kiddies done great yesterday.
Hopefully girls will do great this week in a massive match. Get there and support them. And
Training's back on tonight,
training's
by the way.
back on for all the kids. Yep.
First team we're meant to be training Monday, Wednesday, but because we've done that well, we're
Great.
off in on Wednesday. So the kiddies football is on tonight.
Yes, so again, thanks again for joining us on the weekly review show from the Black and Gold podcast. Please keep sharing and liking all our content on all social media channels, and we'll see you all soon.